Have you ever been asked a question and you know the answer, but in that moment, your mind goes blank and you're standing there looking at people thinking, I know what I want to say, but I just can't say it. And it's because you felt unprepared and you thought, if I had just prepared, if I knew they were going to ask me this question, then I would have prepared for it. Well, you simply need a framework to help you in those moments. What I used to do all the time is I used to start rambling. And I used to think, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just going to keep talking. And I'm hoping that what I'm saying will start making sense. And then I'll just stop. And then I'll ask the killer question. Does that make sense? And then people will just nod. But I know deep down that makes no sense. So what I did is I learned this simple framework that I now teach called the 1, 2, 3 framework. And it's a framework designed to help you stop rambling and to help you answer any question, even when you're on the spot and you have not prepared. When you're asked a question, I want you to think of the one thing in response. So if someone was to ask you, why did you move to the United Kingdom from Japan? Well, the one thing about the UK is their universities. So this helps you, gives you structure to the answer that you're going to give. It helps illuminate the lights, where otherwise it'll just be all dark and you're like, oh my goodness, there's so many things about the UK that are different to Japan. I have no idea where to go. But actually, by saying the one thing will help your mind narrow it down. And in that moment, that's exactly what you need. Because the information is there. You just need to help yourself with this framework. So you get asked a question. Another random question is, why did you buy a Mercedes? Well, the one thing about Mercedes is their reliability. So you go with 1. Following this, you give 2. Now, this isn't a strict thing on what those 2 things should be. Those 2 things can be anything to elaborate on the one point that you make. So the one thing about England is their universities. And these are the 2 main reasons why I love British universities. The first one is the wide range of options that I have. There are so many historic universities like Oxford, like Cambridge. And the second thing is their nightlife. British universities are known to have a great social time and you can balance your studies with meeting new people and building a network of people. So here are 3 reasons why I believe every Japanese student needs to move to England. So by using this framework, 1, 2, 3, I've given myself a direct approach on what I can do. So I'm going to test this framework out. My videographer doesn't know. I'm going to ask him to do this. Can you please give me a question or random topic?
AI.
AI. Now, the one thing that you may not know about AI is that as a speaker, I use AI to make me money. And there are 2 ways that I do this. The first one is I ask AI to find events and conferences that pay speakers similar to my range. And the second thing is I ask AI to tighten my offer that I offer to my ICP. So if you're trying to make money with AI from speaking, here are 3 things that you should do. Number 1, tell ChatGPT all of your life experiences. Number 2, ask ChatGPT to find a group of people or an industry or a sector that will benefit from your services. And number 3, use it to find events all around the world so that you can become an international speaker. There you go. So that is 1, 2, 3. Next time you're in a meeting, in a conversation, you deliver a presentation and then you do a Q&A. Because we all know you can practice your presentation, but you can't practice the Q&A. You just don't know the questions that they are going to ask you. Go with the one thing, elaborate with 2 points, and then give 3 steps for people to understand the point that you've made. This is one of many frameworks that I teach. And if you want to elevate your communication skills in 2026 in order to grow your business or accelerate your career, then you'll see a link for my calendar in the description. So feel free to click it and let's have a conversation to see if I can help you or your team. My name is Frederick Afrifa. Like, comment, subscribe. See you soon.